this is Tara B, and the vocal tip today that we're going to talk about is the support that goes behind our breath. And I'm going to start by giving you a picture of, you think of if you have a pet. I have a cat. She's not here with me at the moment. But if I take my hands around her little body when she's about to meow, and she meows, she'll do this, and her whole body you can feel moving. And every cat and dog does that. If you watch birds, they do that. Their whole body moves, and they get so much power and volume. I mean, it's loud. And when we are singing, we want to be able to have enough to talk across the room, sing across the room, just to have that ability to support the sound and keep it going. Not just kind of start it and then let it die, but to support that sound for a while. And in order to do that, we've got to be able to utilize the muscles that are all around our rib cage, front and back. There are muscles when we take a breath that will allow the rib cage to expand and actually get raised up a little bit. But those muscles, once they do that, they need to kind of stay there while the abdominal muscles are working to let the air out. And I like to think first about just engaging the breath so that it's not just kind of like we're barely committing to the breath, but we need to commit to it like a long jumper. When they're ready to go for a long jump, they run at full speed and they hit that board and they commit to jumping. And we have to commit to our notes. And one way to do that is just to speak things that help engage our breath, like using consonants. Fever, favor, voice, volley, think, anything that really engages our breath right away, and then we commit to that. Another thing that I like to do is to be able to feel what support is going on in this rib cage. And the only way I can really do that, for me, is to take my fingertips under my armpits and let my hands just kind of engage right around this rib cage, which encompasses also the back too, because your ribs go around to the back. But I do it on both sides. And then what I do is I'm sitting tall or standing tall, and I'm going to take a breath through my nose. So here I go. Like I'm smelling something really good. And when I take that breath, my whole rib cage is expanding. It's moving up. And that's that area. When I do that, I want to be able to keep it there for a while. And I have to consciously think about it maintaining, or almost like it's holding a position. In fact, whenever we do muscular things, our muscles are contracting and some are relaxing. So they're always kind of doing this dichotomy of movement. So I'm going to try that again, putting my hands here, and just try to sing something now and to support it. And now gradually my body was wanting to collapse a little bit towards the end, but most of it was maintaining that full, rich sound. And because those muscles right around my rib cage were not being allowed to compress. Another area of our muscles, because our abdominals are trying to work to let the air out. It's our diaphragm that lets the air in, but it's our abdominal muscles that are letting the air out. So we're going to try this exercise, and it goes like this. It's like we're pulsating here. We'll go on. It's our whole body moving. And that again is engaging a lot of these muscles, and they might get tired doing it, but better to have these muscles tired than your vocal cords tired. So try those things at home. One last thing, I'm going to take you over to a wall, if I can do this carefully. And what I want to show you is just simply to go against a wall and stand first, letting your head touch, letting your back touch your shoulder blades, and then going into a sitting position. So I'm actually sitting, which is kind of hard to show you, but I'm sitting against the wall. My lower back is touching, my shoulder blades a little bit, in my head. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I can feel a resistance when I breathe. I can feel my back actually expanding, and the wall helps me to resist. Well, it's helping me feel the resistance of that expansion. And sometimes I need to be able to go, what does that feel like for those muscles to expand and support? Anyway, it's also good for when you're sitting like this, gives your thighs a workout. So hope you have a great day. Try this at home and come back for another vocal tip from Tara B.